going on? You and the two. Sport Trucker Will, we trucking it like always. So, always, every time you get ready to go on home time, you have an issue. Well, we're at our 90, and this thing doesn't want to start. So guess what? Now I have to go to a TA to get it fixed. We're going to talk about it next on Trucking with Trucker Will. I'm going to try to jump it again with a little bit more amperage from a battery charger, but it's continued to just click on and on. So we'll see what else happens with this whole debacle. See, it keeps going on and on. It already took me off the load, so you know, hopefully we'll be able to get something else going, but we will see. We will see. All work, no play. Reefer has to be fixed. We'll see what's going on with it. Alright guys, so we sitting here waiting at the TA. You can see the truck in there in the back there. So basically the trailer was pre-tripped. We picked it up in Laredo. It was good, no issues, no emergency, no lights or anything like that. We ran it, got all the way up here. Dropped off our load last night at about, I want to say 10. It was due at 10, so we dropped it off at 10 o'clock. Then we took another 170 something mile ride up to another truck stop to shut down for the night. Our appointment was not until 12 the next day. Got there. I shut the reefer off last night because I didn't want to burn that reefer fuel. Got to the 01. Started it up. Tried to start it up. Wouldn't start up. I had it backed in the door. I was going to start it up because it only had to be at like 35 degrees. And it wouldn't start. At that point, the light was already red. So I had to run back in and tell them, hey, don't load the trailer. It's not starting. I called Roadside. Roadside said we can't have that trailer loaded. I was sending messages. So now I had to drive 53 miles out of the way to the TA to get my trailer looked at. As you saw, he was trying to see what the issue was. Couldn't really tell what the issue is. He said the battery seemed to be dead. I tried to jump it with my cables. That didn't work. So now he's charging the battery to see if that is. Might have to replace the battery, the alternator as well. We'll see. $2,100 in revenue lost. That load was going down to Virginia. Wasn't too far. Would have got me home from my home time. Been on the road for like 5 months. Since December, I haven't been home. Yes, people are like, dang, that's a long time. Well, my wife and my kid and my family, they came up to Springfield when I did a video about them. We went to the escape room when we was there. And then my son got on the truck with me after his training, after his PSD training, and then I went through mine. So I've been away from home since December. But I have seen my family. Went home. One of the loads drive me through home, so I was able to go home, see the wife, see the kids, see my dog, stuff like that, my mom's and stuff like that. Came back out on the road. Son is at a little over, should be right around 20,000 miles in his journey to getting to being the goal with the AC, and we're actually just a straight 2 team. It's worked out good. Little update, guys, is that I got a comment saying that it was a little unethical for me to do my Settlement Friday video yesterday, and I wasn't trying to be unethical. I wasn't trying to be disheartening. It's just so much negativity going around with the coronavirus and how rates and this and that and the other, so on and so forth. And I just felt like, people are still able to make money. I'm getting hit just as hard as anybody else is. Yes, it got contract freight. Yes, it's this. Yes, it's that. But I'm just grinding, doing what I gotta do. There's other people that are running, grinding, doing what they gotta do, but they're still, hurting. They're still suffering. And it wasn't me trying to be unethical. It was just saying, the positive note. This is what my business was able to do this week. I'm grinding, I'm hustling, I'm struggling at some points, but it was just the lighter side, with all the negativity that's going down, and it's just like doom and gloom. I just wanted to do something that was a little bit like, we're able to make some money. I'm still able to make some ends meet. Wasn't trying to downplay anybody's suffering, anybody's stresses that they got going on. It was just, being 100% authentic. Like, it's not all doom and gloom every day. People are still making money. People are still out here grinding, hustling, and running what we call this thing right here, the blacktop. We out here doing it. We trying. We trying to make light of make a light at the end of the tunnel instead of being down and depressed and rates. That's all I see on YouTube. Rates. Yes, I know rates are down. Yes, I know that loads are not paying as much. Yes, I know that there's drivers out here suffering. Yes, I know that the loads are not paying what the loads used to be paying. Yes, I'm not oblivious to what's going on. If there was a way that I could help everybody, I help everybody, doing whatever. But I'm just one person. And, I was just doing what I normally do. Trying to have a little fun, trying to have a little, educate some people on what they got to do for their businesses. That was it. So if I offended anybody and hurt anybody's feelings or whatever, I apologize. But I'm dealing with something now. Truck in the shop. And I don't know what's wrong with it. So we will see. Anyway, guys, we'll let you know what happens and how much it's going to cost, and we'll get back to the blacktop. I lost out on $2,100, so that may or may not make some people happy. They wanted to see some type of fall or some type of sadness. There you have it, some sadness. My truck is not working, or my reefer is having an issue. So yeah, it's not always butterflies and rainbows. I still go through issues too, but it's showing the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indignant. I've always said that from day one on my channel: the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indignant. So we're gonna see what happens, and hopefully there's no more indignant, but it is gonna be some good because I get to go home and hang out with the kids and stuff. So we'll see what's going on, guys. We'll see what's going on. Alright, YouTube, so we got a little update now. So he charged it with his little big charger thing. There was current going through, but with the current, it wasn't charging anything. So now he's got this big object there that he's taking up there to try to fix what's going on, but it's still not working 100% correctly. Thing is still not coming on. So he's gonna try some more mechanic magic and see if we can get this reefer running. Alright, YouTube, so coming into trucking, right? You think about, oh, I want to be a big old owner-operator. Yeah! Woohoo! Owner-operator, yes! Just remember, every time your truck has to go into the shop, damn near every time, you're going to be coming out of pocket $1,000. $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that, $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that, $1,000. Just have $1,000 just laying around because it's going to cost you $1,000 every godforsaken time you got to put your truck in the shop. Whether it's, well, no, maybe not every time. Oil change, $400. Tire, $350. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. $1,100. Battery, $200. Alternator, $400. $100 to put it in. Taxes, close to $1,000. Every time you get your truck fixed, it's damn near $1,000. Yeah, last time I had a trailer I had to replace in Lodi, Ohio, $600. I didn't have to pay for it, probably, but every time it's $1,000. So just be aware. So now he is going to get approval to replace the battery. Then he has to check the alternator, see if we can get permission to change the alternator, and then we can see if we can move forward. But guess what? I must out on $2,000. So $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that, $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that. Every time you gotta get your truck fixed. Remember, if you want to be an owner operator or your lease operator or whatever, and you're thinking about having to want to pay for this stuff out of your pocket, make sure you have at least $1,000 set aside for multiple things. You want to have at least a couple thousand just all over the place, because every time $1,000 is big shit. More update. All right, so now there's a little bit more depthness to this cup, right? So came here originally, had an issue with the trailer. Went to go get the trailer, as you saw earlier in the video, and got the trailer fixed. Then, after I got the trailer fixed, talked to my fleet manager. He took me off this original load. So after the trailer got fixed, I was going to grab me some food. I was gonna go get some nice Culvers, but they have the doors closed, so thus truck drivers can't get no food. Shame on you, Culvers in freaking Bloomington, Illinois. Shame. Truck drivers still need to eat. Anyway, so he says that he's gonna find me another load. He puts me on the board. Not even 10 minutes later, I get the same load back. Paying a little bit more, but the same load back. So I get over here, and they tell me that there's no more loads for the day. And the lady's like, and I'm like, it's not good. So now I'm sitting here with no load. I'm supposed to be home tomorrow. Not going to be home tomorrow. My clock is running. I'm into my 14-hour. And I probably won't get home until Thursday or Friday, depending on what load they send me. And it's just been a debacle. I mean, they're going to pay me for the 53 miles going there, plus the shop time, plus the 53 miles back. I'll get paid for it, but it's just, I'm looking forward to going home on Wednesday. But hey, it's trucking, as everybody says, and just got to keep doing whatever I got to do. Hopefully they'll get it figured out, figure out what load they're going to give us, and do what we got to do. So, things happen in trucking. You just got to roll with the punches, roll with the diesel, as you should say. But always remember, keep the left door closed, right foot down, only when it's safe. And we'll have an update on what happened during this load at a later date. Be blessed, less stressed, keep the left door closed, right foot down, only when it's safe. And like I always say, guys, I will see you on the blacktop. Safe trucking.